Hello everybody and a very good morning. Welcome to Crafters TV for day 3 of our 3rd anniversary. We're very excited to be celebrating 3 years of this amazing place. And isn't it amazing? The most amazing inspiration and demonstration, the most amazing products and bargains, the most amazing people as well. It's so lovely to have you with us. And if you have been with us over the course of the last couple of days, you'll know what will be happening today, I am sure. If you have just tuned in wondering what on earth is happening, I will give you all the details you need in just a few moments' time. Safe to say, it is a great time to be shopping with us. Lots of extra bonuses over the course of this week. Prizes to be won, a whole lot of fun. It's a real wacky show where anything can go. I had a cracking day with Craig yesterday, and for those of you that were watching last night, you will know the lovely lady who is opposite me, the other side of the studio today, because she gate crashed the show last night. She threw sweets in at us, which was amazing. We had a big cuddle, a big team hug, which you've probably seen all over our socials, and it's lovely to have her back. I feel like I've not seen her in ages. It is the one and only Michelle McCarthy.
I feel like I need to take a bow.
Take a bow. How are you?
I'm finally back. Yay!
How long have you been away for?
So the last time I was here was the 31st of July. So I had my 2 weeks annual leave, but then for the last 2 weeks of August, I've been down at Hobbymaker. So it's been so long. How are you all? How are you? What have you been up to?
Oh, we're all good. I mean, I've been here. Everyone will go, oh, he's been on holiday the whole time. I mean, I have actually been on holiday last week. So yeah, I'm back. I said to the guys before the show, it's the first time in ages that I've actually worked 4 days in a row. So I'm feeling a little bit tired today. But no, it's good to have you back. Are you still walking?
Still doing my steps. I'm at 800,000 and something now.
Blimey.
So I've done really well. But I'm enjoying it. I'm actually going out for a walk every day.
Yeah.
Not just adding. I mean, the steps add up over the day, especially if it's little things that people do to get their steps up. So like if they're putting the washing out, taking it out one at a time.
Yeah.
But I've used it to get back into doing the walking every day. I'm not a runner. My knees won't do the running thing, so the walking is perfect for me.
And it's for charity, isn't it?
And it's for charity, so those of you that know, I'm doing the 1 million steps for diabetes. Those of you that don't know, I'm doing the 1 million steps for diabetes challenge. There's details on my page if you want to read my story, and give it a share and a like, because it's about getting that knowledge out there, getting people aware of things. But do you know what people don't know? That you can reverse type 2. Obviously you can't type 1, but type 2, so I've reversed mine. I'm in remission. So just the amount of people that have said, oh, I didn't know that. So it's about getting getting it out there, letting people just know more about it, and fingers crossed, finding a cure.
Oh, well, good for you. Head to Michelle's page if you do want to find out more. Maybe chuck her a few quid if you want to do that. Marvellous.
Well, we won't say no to that.
No, of course you won't. Of course you won't. I think, I've chucked you a few quid. Charlotte, have you? Jamie, have you? Oh, Jamie, bit more money coming your way now. You're welcome. Talking about money, we have got some amazing deals over the course of today and indeed the rest of the event. Basically, you guys will know what we're doing on this event is giving away £250,000 worth of product on the specific bundles that you'll see starred on the website. You will see the particular item and then the amount of goodies that we're giving you, hence the giveaway. Already we've given over £120,000 worth of product away, which is phenomenal. And as I say, we continue to do so over the course of today and the rest of the event, hitting that £250,000 target. So plenty of goodies to be had. Also, double points on everything over the course of the event too. So a great opportunity to stock up on all of your core tools, things like your adhesives, things like your cardstock, your papers. So stock up all on that lot. And we're giving away prizes. Oh yes, I did tell you there were prizes to be won and a whole lot of fun. I've got that in my head now and I'm not going to be able to stop saying it for the rest of the day. If you want to win a prize, all you've got to do is comment. During all the live shows, we're giving away prizes. You just send us a little comment like you would normally, and each hour of each live show, we're going to pick a winner. Once we've got that winner, we're going to choose a prize. First hour of this show, Michelle will choose the prize. Second hour, I will choose the prize. And we can choose from this wonderful prize pile. So you could win a £30, $30 voucher. You might win one of our amazing Discovery kits. It might be one of these, might be one of the others. We could send you one of our craft kits. Again, it could be one of the ones here, it could be a completely different one. We could say, you know what, you've won a Gemini Mini, or we could say we're going to send you a mystery bag. That depends kind of what sort of mood we're in really, but we'll pick the prize and send it off to our winner. If you do become one of our hourly winners, you'll also win a place in Craig's very special VIP craft along, which he's going to be doing soon. And one of our overall winners at the end of the week will win everything that Craig uses during his craft along, including the machine. So it is, yes, producer Jamie, wow, top prize. So do get commenting, say hello, let us know where you're watching from, let us know what you're shopping for. Welcome Michelle back. Send in your questions, send in your comments, send in your hashtag bants. We want it all. Now, today, as well as all of that, we have got Beautiful Beginnings for you a little bit later on our brand new show from 6 o'clock tonight. Looking forward to that. Before that, at 2, we've got a brand new launch. If you enjoyed yesterday's launch, you are going to absolutely love today's, and we're going to have a little bit of a look at it right now with Michelle. It's all about, Michelle, this isn't the decorative swash border dies, which are rather cute.
I love these. I'm so glad that I get to launch something for you on my first day back. It feels a little bit like my first day, but I promise I won't say as much today. So these decorative swash border dies, they're just adorable. So you can see this is a beautiful daisy one, and you know, they're nice and simple. They make a lovely element on the top of your card. Bringing them into your smaller, I did it, didn't I? I went, now I've said it, I'm going to be saying it all day.
No, you won't.
So you've got that those 2 hearts there, and these are perfect for if you want to paper piece into them. You can have them just as they are. You can paper piece them into those. These ones have got the lovely
liftability.
Wings lifted, yes, liftability. And yeah, I did it. I'm really sorry. I need to count now how many times I say it's got some. It's got some lovely vellum behind it. I couldn't think of the word, and I was trying not to say
The thing is, the more you think about it, the more you're going to say it.
Yeah, so this, using 2 on there, you can really go to town with these. Just using 1 on a nice, beautiful, simple
Cute.
inked background. Inking those out, so you can be cutting them out as they are. You can be cutting them in. You can be putting them round, using them just to enhance a border on there. But I love this one. So this is those roses. I think the sketched rose, this one. And I love how this one's, I can't stand it up, been made. So just that one in that the colour stood out, and then the rest white, almost as an embossed background.
Oh, I see. So cut 4 times.
Yes. Yeah, cut 4 times, because it cuts
really clever.
perfectly out. It doesn't cut into your page and leave it there that you have to snip it out. It cuts it out itself. And then this one, backed with some beautiful glitter card.
That's really clever.
I love that. So very simple. So the paper piecing into these is just, they're perfect for that, because there's not too much there. So if you paper pieced into that one, you can see there's not lots, and the nice big pieces, so you're not going to be losing them. But this is my absolute favourite. Who did do this one? So this is Kerry Noon. One of the design teams. I mean, they're all amazing, but
yeah.
I love a rainbow. I think we all love a rainbow. It's just so cheery and fun and happy. So that is these beautiful swash border dies, which I just love. You're going to love these. So much fun.
I can't wait to see those in action. I'll show you the boards here in just a second as well. Just a few of those. We've got Chloe on the socials today. Ben McCarthy is in, saying good morning, everyone.
Oh, morning, Ben.
Marilyn Ingwerson says good morning from Kansas, up early this morning to watch Crafters TV. Hello. Hi to Rihanna, who says hello everyone from Ballarat, Australia. I hope you're all having a happy day. We are. Alicia says good morning and greetings from Arkansas. Getting ready for work whilst listening to my favourite channel. Regina Boyd says good morning everyone from Buffalo, New York. Scania Wife says it's lovely to see you back, Michelle. It is, isn't it?
Thank you.
Linda Armstead says welcome back, Michelle.
Thanks.
Miriam Robinson said, this is so awesome, Michelle. One step at a time. Great charity for diabetes. So many people affected by this disease.
Yes.
Well done. And Sandra Dundas says, hello, Ben. Hello, Michelle. The Crafters TV crew, we have got Jamie and Charlotte in the gallery today. Oh, yeah. Hello. the social media superstar Chloe, Crafty family and friends. It was so nice to see Craig yesterday and now Michelle today. How much better can this week get? Well, that is the question, but stay with us to find out. Let me show you the decorative swashboarder die collection. So like yesterday, a lot of people are already buying the launch. I think a lot of people take the opportunity during Wake Up Call to pick up the brand new launch before everybody else, and then they come back later on at 2 o'clock, watch the launch and then pick up all of the inspiration and demonstration and ideas. So get these now, because if this launch is anything to go by, compared to yesterday's, this is going to be uber busy. I think when we left yesterday, we'd sold something like 60% of a huge stock of those frames yesterday. I've got a feeling these are going to go the same way because they're really, really gorgeous. And again, the price is fantastic. What we've had to do, because of course we are doing our giveaway, our £250,000 giveaway, we're having to do this as well on the launches as well. So this should cost you $47.94 or $59.70, but we're saying actually we're giving away £15.98, $19.90 worth of product. And it's a great price that you're getting them for today as well. $25.57 platinum, $31.84 if you're shopping in the US and you're platinum. And don't forget, always worth bearing in mind, if you're new to us, we've had so many new people watching this week and commenting. Go to the website, details here. Sign up to Club Inspire. That's the little sign that you need to look at there. You pop in your email, you pop in your name, you create a password, you're in. Everything will be explained about how Club Inspire works. But the main thing you need to know is you'll get 20% off your first order today, which means you will receive that price. And don't forget, it's also double point. Double points right across the event. So instead of picking up 25 points, 31 points, you'll pick up 50 points, 62 points on this purchase. And look how cute these are. They're so gorgeous. What I love about these, and as Michelle's already shown with some of the cards, these can be just a little sort of finishing touch to finish off a project, or like with that rose one where it was cut sort of 4 times, it can be the main focal point, can't it?
Yeah, definitely. And it's a perfect size for that, to be either or, the main focal point, just decorative elements around the sides of your boxes, or just a little tidbit on there, just to add a little bit of je ne sais quoi.
Je ne sais quoi, a double point. The sketch rose, I think, possibly my fave.
I love that.
I like the rose yesterday that we had on the frames. Do you know what? I think, were you here? I think maybe you weren't. I can't remember. But I used the paper piecing kit box recently to make Laura's birthday card for her.
Yeah, I saw that.
I really enjoy it.
Yeah.
And this, again, I look at that and think, oh, look, paper piece that.
Perfect. All of these are absolutely perfect for paper piecing because they're not too small. You're not going to be losing any bits.
Yeah.
But they do really lend themselves to that perfectly.
Delightful daisy there. The next two, basically, you're not paying for these because you're buying 4, getting 2 for free. That is your harmonious hearts. And then lastly, how gorgeous is that? The fluttering by, that really stunning butterfly. And again, I suppose the way that these work, if you were creating, say, a bigger card, you could multiple cut these and join them up, couldn't you?
Yes, they will join perfectly together.
It's a lovely set, really different again. Do you know what? I've not quite seen a collection like this before, and hopefully you're thinking the same, and you're already going, you know what, I need these in my life. If you want to get them, as I say, that is the price for the full collection. Buy 4, get 2 free. If you want to go individually, you can. But I think, if you're on the fence once again here, I know the majority of you aren't, because I know these are flying out already. If you're on the fence, get your questions in, but keep watching, because I know Michelle will be inspiring you over the course of this show and later on as well. Keep the comments coming through. Don't forget, the more you comment, the more chance you've got of being picked as our winner and winning a prize. Ask a question, say hello, let us know if you've bought these, and particularly if you're new, if you've never commented before, say hello this morning and we will give you a share. Georgianne says they would look pretty on envelopes too, and Miriam Robinson says these are great for scrapbooking, just like the frames yesterday. I may need to pick these up and put them in the basket. Do it.
Yes.
Shall we get started?
Yes. Yes, it feels like my first demo all over again. I shared that recently because it was August, wasn't it? I only shared a screenshot because I didn't want no one to click on it and go, watch.
Oh, do you know what? I think when I saw that, I was doing something else and I saw the picture and I did go to click on it. She's not put the link up, but you should. Oh, I'm definitely going to go back and watch.
It was... I was so nervous, and I literally did every other word was and I couldn't do that and talk to you. So, and it was. I'm a little bit better now.
You are top notch now. Was I helpful in the show, or was I making it hard for you?
No, it was you and Craig, and you was both brilliant. I couldn't have done it without you.
There you go.
At all. So,
you.
Thank you. Right, so we'll get on with this demo today. So I'm going to use the beautiful bow. And again, we know I'm going to say that all 6 are my favourite, so we'll just get on with it. So beautiful size, they're 6 inches wide. And it's just that bow. So what we're going to do is I've got some lovely coloured card just from one of our Brights textured cardstock pads, and I've got this lovely blue. So I'm just going to chop this down to just shy of 8 by 8 wide. Just going to do a nice 8 by 8 card, and we're sort of going to go all round the sides. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in one of my plates, going to pop it on, and I'm just going to line it up. So if I want to cut in, because then we're going to sort of mat and layer different colours in it. So let me get my tape.
What else have you been up to whilst you've been off? Did you have an actual break then, or?
I did. I had 2 weeks initially. Just did lots of walking. I would say that I took the kids lots of places, but they're at that age now where they're like, can we go somewhere tomorrow? And you're like, yeah, sure, we'll go somewhere. And it gets to the next day and they have to get out of bed and they're like, I don't think I'll bother. You go have a nice time, Mum. So I went to lots of lovely places, beaches, I went to some lovely walks.
What, they didn't go with you?
Sometimes. But Oliver had just finished his GCSEs. So he was very much in it's 6 weeks, I've got my pyjamas on, I'm not taking them off for 6 weeks. And I don't, well, he did, he changed them.
Oh, yeah.
He changed them.
Good news.
Once or twice.
Yeah.
But he's just turned 16.
Yeah.
So I'm officially really old. Oh, they're saying that my eldest is 25. So I don't know why I'm saying yeah.
Seriously?
I get it wrong every year. He's 25.
Yeah. You should.
That's why I get it right.
Charlotte's just got it changes every year. Yeah.
That's why I get it wrong every year. I'm always a year behind. It's because I lie about my age, so...
So you can't remember how old everyone else is?
Yeah, so technically, on Friday, I'm 45.
This Friday's your birthday?
Yes.
You're 45 on Friday?
I am, really, really. So I'm 44 at the minute, I'm 45 on Friday.
I thought you were my age. I thought we were the same age.
39?
Yeah.
Yeah, I am.
Shut up, Jamie.
I think I'm a year old. I think I'm just that year older than you, aren't I?
I'm 43. I turned 43 in April.
Okay.
Yeah, so...
Ish, then.
I was trying to think of it of a school year. So you would have been, what, the school year above me or 2 years above me? 2 years.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Well, you don't look like you're going to turn 45. I would have thought 39.
Thank you. Well, technically, so when I was about to turn 40, my mum was planning a big birthday party for me, for my 40th. And she very inconveniently passed away a week before my 40th birthday.
Oh.
So rude, Mum. So I stay 39 until I get my 40th birthday party. So
right.
that's why I, technically still 39. I'm pretty sure that Mum's not going to be throwing me a party from, well, wherever she is.
Well, you never know.
You never know. I'm pretty sure she made it up there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I would have thought so.
I don't know, you didn't know my mum.
Oh.
No, I loved her, she was fabulous, but she could be wicked and sarcastic. Wicked funny, though. That...
Can't we all, eh?
Well, yeah.
Can't we all?
Her favourite thing was sitting outside of a cafe, having a drink and laughing at people walking by.
What, just randomly laughing?
Just, yeah. Just cheekily taking the mick out of people. There was nothing really vicious. Just, like kids will say something very matter-of-factly about someone like, oh my God, look at her big nose, things like that. That was Mum. She was very childish. but she was funny with it.
Young at heart.
Yes. I'm not doing her any favours. She was fabulous. Honest.
Scania wife says, Michelle, you are not old, officially or otherwise. I realise my eldest is only 18 months from turning 40.
Wow.
And Helen says, Michelle, my eldest is 42. Just think of me as a youthful 67-year-old. You're not old at all. I would agree with that.
Yeah. I think you're as old as you feel, and I don't feel, well, my knees do, but I personally don't feel any older than I did when I was at school.
No.
I'm
same.
still as immature.
Same. We were chatting about that yesterday, actually, just saying how, you know, I try and be a good father, but at the same time, I still do love a bit of toilet humour, and I'm happy to share that with my 11-year-old and 14-year-old. You know, still laugh along at things that, you know, you shouldn't really laugh along at. But anyway, what are you doing?
So I've cut this out, but I've cut it out a little bit wonky, so I'm going to bring this one in.
Yeah.
I did exactly the same. This one has just gone a little bit too over this to that side for me, so this one is a lot more in the middle, and it's just a different blue as well. So all I'm going to do is we're just going to pop this onto, so I've got an 8x8 base, and I've got two different pieces of papers. This is one from one of our 8x8 pads. I think it's the Everyday Something or Others.
Is that a new collection?
No, it's it should be.
The Everyday Something or Others, new to Crafters TV. Buy yours now.
But it does have, so if it helps you figure out which one it is, it does have these in that pad as well.
It's not the pick and mix, is it?
No, it's not the pick and mix. I'm sure it's Everyday Essentials, something like that.
Okay.
But it's a really bright and cheery pad.
Let us know on the socials if you know.
I know, someone will tell us, won't they? So this is going to be below this. And the reason that I've brought both in is because I couldn't decide on that one or that one.
First one.
I think the first one.
You've got a bit more colour in there. Yeah,
so we're just going to glue these two down for now.
Okay. These dies are absolutely flying out the door, just to let you know. They are going. Emma's told me she's just ordered the collection. So many of you, there's so many comments coming through. This is brilliant. Lynn says, oh gosh, I have shoes older than you, Michelle. And my eldest son is older than Ben. Michelle, my oldest is 25, youngest is 19, I'm 48, and it's now our time to take back our life and enjoy it. We're not getting old, it's just the beginning. True. Mary in Ingwerson says, I love this new launch, the butterfly is my favourite. I'm diabetic, thank you, Michelle, for what you're doing for the cause.
Oh, lovely. It's my pleasure.
Jerry says, these are a wash. Oh, sorry, these swash dies are crazy pretty and super versatile. It says a wash, it was a typo. Yes, they are. The swash dies are a wash with versatility. Kate says, happy early birthday, Michelle.
Thank you.
And yeah, get these because they are absolutely flying out of the door. I'm not surprised, actually, Michelle. They're very different, aren't they? And very versatile. A wash with versatility.
They really are. They're a perfect dye for your stash because, like we were saying, you can absolutely make a huge focal point with these. You can just have them as a little decorative element, just a finishing touch. Sometimes we put a little bit of a ribbon or some gems on, but these actually are perfect as a finishing touch as well. So you don't be having to put ribbon and gems on if you don't want, because sometimes we put a piece of ribbon on a card and it just looks like you've stuck it on there and there's sort of no rhyme or reason to it. But with these, you can really go to town with them. So I'm going to bring these four in that I've already cut out.
Okay.
And again, I'll show you the colours that I used, again, just from our Everyday Brights paper pad. And what we're going to do is we're just going to pop them in to there. So I'm going to use my dotty tape pen for this. But I will show you, so I was saying before that you could carry them on together. So if I just pop those two together, they practically fit perfectly just at that edge together. So you could absolutely carry them on if you wanted, but I like doing that. I like how you can sort of the crisscross over at the edge. It looks lovely. But you can definitely carry these on if you want to make them a bit bigger.
Yeah.
So I'm doing this round this card, but you could be doing this down the edges of your boxes or down the sides of any bags that you've made. So just, doesn't it look lovely?
Yeah.
And with that, I did have it on just plain white card, but I thought that patterned really just, again, makes it pop that little bit more.
Do you know what I love about this demo as well is the fact that I'm watching this and I'm I'm thinking, well, I could do this. I could give this a go. It's super effective, but super achievable even for our newbies. And of course, focusing a lot on our newbies today because we've got beautiful beginnings coming up later. It's really effective, but very achievable, isn't it?
It is. It definitely is.
Yeah.
It's just a nice, simple dye. They are just, so you can see, you can just absolutely just cut that out, pop that on somewhere with a sentiment, and it's going to make your card really beautiful. But then you can have a real good play with them by doing this.
Of course, you're using your dotty tape pen, but we've got our brand new, I'll show you them in a minute, our ballpoint glue pen. So those would be useful for this as well, because they're quite intricate dyes, aren't they?
They are. And it's got a really fine nib on those, hasn't it?
It has, yes.
Perfect for this.
0.7mm nib. To be specific.
Do you know, I have missed your impressions.
Have you?
Yeah, I have. I've even been having to do Arnie to myself at home because I've missed it that much.
I could have... Michelle, Charlotte's been filming me doing some Arnie impressions recently. I was in the gallery with her on Sunday because I was producing. And so I can't remember what she was getting me to do. I've been like a bit of a performing seal over the last few days. Oh yeah, kindergarten cop, because Charlotte saw that over the weekend. Is that right? Yes. And then she was going, oh, say this line. So I'll do this bit. And then she was filming me going, do it. Say this little bit. Take the toy back to the cabinet. You know, all those bits. I'm not doing any more. Oh, Charlotte's going, no, no. I'm not a performing seal. Who's bought what of this collection? Do let me know. Looks amazing, says Beth and Leon. Lion. Kate says the bows are cute. This looks stunning, says Kathy C. And we've got lots of early happy birthdays coming through for you, Michelle, as well. Are you working on your B-Day?
I'm not, no. I'm just here today.
Oh.
Just today.
So what's the plan?
Oh, I don't know. You'll have to ask Ben.
Ben, what's the plan? What you have you asked for anything specific?
I have. I've asked for a new desk.
Oh.
Is that really sad?
No. a craft desk?
Yes.
Ah.
So in the kitchen, I use the kitchen table.
Yeah.
And it's just, I end up just leaving it a mess. Mm. And then, but not, the kids don't eat it. Well, Alice does. She's the only one who eats at the table in the kitchen anymore. Yeah. So I just thought I'd like a craft desk there. She'll still be able to sit and eat it if she wants, but it's got lots of drawers with it. So I thought, I need more storage in my crafter. Yeah. I don't think we can ever have enough storage.
No, exactly right.
So yeah, so I have asked for all sorts.
But the desk's the main.
Yeah.
The main thing.
So I just cut this down to fit in there, and this is roughly 3.5 inches wide. So if you're doing this, depending on how big you're doing it and where these are, I just measured to see how perfectly that would fit in the middle, and it's just a white card and the matching blue to below it. Oh.
This is brilliant, honestly.
I'm just going to pop.
What a great first demo to show off this new range.
So I've cut the happy birthday out in the 4 same colours as I've paper pieced into those bows. And we're gonna layer it up. I thought it'd be nice, bright and cheery to use lots of colours. So I'm just gonna drop shadow that purple behind.
Uh-huh.
Not perfectly, because I don't want it perfectly straight and matching. I want it a little bit mismatched.
Getting a lot of oohs and ahs from the gallery. Jamie's a big fan. Oh. He likes the colours.
Yeah, it's just like it's a little bit bright.
Yeah.
A little bit fun. And just want to have all the colours popping through. Not everywhere, just in random little places. And then we're going to go on the top with the pink one.
So what is that, like 4? Is that 3 or 4 layers?
Yeah, this will be my 4th one.
So all the colours that you've used on the bows are now layering up on the happy birthday?
Yeah.
Clever.
And the trick is to not have a full drop shadow of each colour popping through.
Yeah.
just look, you're going to be able to see all 4 colours, but not in all the places.
Yeah.
And then it builds up, and I think it looks fabulous. And again, it's just a little bit different.
Yeah.
And then I found these gems at the house last night, and I thought, I was crafting there last night. So I thought it'd be perfect to have one of these in each of those bows, the centres.
Oh, in the centre of the bows.
So I'm just gonna, pink one.
Whilst you're sticking, Gilmore says, hello Ben, Michelle, social superstar, team and crafty peeps. Happy early birthday, Michelle.
Oh, thank you.
I love the paper piecing. Beautiful, says Carol McDaniel. And Sandy Kessler says, ideas, ideas, ideas. So many finishing touches, ideas.
Oh.
Lots of ideas. That's the great thing, though, as we said at the start, and you saw on the cards that Michelle showed you, they can be the focal point of your card, they can be the little frame, haven't you? Love the card where you had like the one focal point, which I think was like paper piece, and then you had some other different strips cut out in white.
Yes.
I mean, there's just so many options with these, which I think is just fantastic. So you've got all of that craftability, 6 different designs for all occasions, and look at the price today on launch. We're giving away, what, $15.98, $19.90 worth of value, and the platinum price is phenomenal. What a great first card.
So you can see that I haven't put a ribbon on because I don't need it. I've got my bows and ribbons there. But just multi-layering that happy birthday up again. It's tying everything in, so it's tying it into those bows that I've paper pieced in. And I like that. Demo
of the day. Let's all go home. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Cheers. Can you imagine?
At least I know I'm going to win demo of the day.
Yes. Yes. I can guarantee that is going to happen.
Yes.
E, did you see? Did you see? Did you see? Look at the bottom of the board. Did you see? Look at the bottom.
I did see. You're going to overtake me soon.
How many have you got?
1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 6.
Oh, well, I'm not going to overtake you then, am I?
But I've got a sparkly one as well. Is that a month one?
I've got a sparkly one. I'm the
demo of the month?
I got demo of the month.
You did, of course you did.
I did, Charlotte, I did. I did. She was like, did you?
Did you?
I did the craft blog, so it wasn't actually my demo. I obviously copied Debbie Fisher. It won demo of the week, and then everyone voted demo of the month.
It was very good.
It was very good,
You did a
Debbie.
brilliant job on that.
Yeah, thank you. Because I work and learn from the very best. These are disappearing at a rate of knots. They are very, very busy. I kind of guessed that these would be because you know what? You've seen already just how cute they are, how very different they are, the versatility that you've got with these. I mean, how great was that first demo with the bows? Cutting out the frame, if you like, then paper piecing back in the bows and adding a bit of colour with them. I just think these are so versatile as your main focal point for your card, as an additional element, snippability you've got with these. Of course, if you want to make these bigger and join them up, you can do. I just think you're going to have the best time crafting with these for all occasions. And again, from bows to dragonflies, from dragonflies to beautiful roses, you've got something for every occasion in this collection. That daisy, how gorgeous is that? Screaming out again to be paper piece. Love the idea also of these, just cutting them maybe in black as you're seeing here, popping them onto a watercolour background, which I think would look fantastic. The hearts there as well are called the harmonious hearts, and basically it works out that the hearts and that gorgeous butterfly there, you're going to get 2 of these for free within the launch collection. And let's just get this straight. These don't actually officially launch until 2 o'clock this afternoon, and they're already disappearing at a rate of knots. That's a brilliant price for a super versatile die set. £25.57. These are flying. Hundreds of you shopping for these right now, and it's what? Here's the thing. I know you know what the time is because obviously you've got a clock where you are, but I'm just telling you from what I can see, it's 6:35 a.m. Eastern, 3:35 a.m. Pacific. Already, right? This is a launch stock. 10% of the stock's gone. These don't even officially launch for another 2.5 hours. 10% of the stock has gone. These are popular. These are going to go. I'm telling you, get yours now. Do not wait. Do not wait till the official launch. Get them now, then watch the launch later for more inspiration. A few comments coming through. Leaving craft projects on the table, says Bev Judd, is how I got my craft shed. Lol. That's what will happen. You get the table this year. Next year, can you build me a shed, Ben?
Perfect.
Yeah, then the year after, I need a new house. get some bricks. I ordered this new collection, says Leslie Paul. Michelle's demo has sold it to me.
Oh, perfect.
Love the vibrant creation. Michelle says Gilmore. Jerry Johnson, I've really missed Michelle's take on the product. What a very creative mind.
Oh, thank you.
And Alicia Gordon says, excellent cars, Michelle. Excellent cars? Oh, card. Sorry. I can see this on a box top. Didn't know you had excellent cars as well.
Perfect for a box top, yeah.
Excellent cars, excellent cards. I mean, it's just excellent all round. It's good to have a back. Now, let's talk about this deal because it is amazing. Our deluxe tote and tool selection. Now, as you will know, as we've explained, we're giving away up to £250,000 worth of product. We're already over 120,000 given away. This is such a great deal because you've got our deluxe tote. This is such a lovely, lovely tote bag. You'll see all of our guys using these bags because they're sturdy. They look the absolute business and they have just got so much room for everything that you need as far as carrying your craft around is concerned. Pockets on the front, smaller pockets for all those bits and pieces, bigger pockets at the back there as well to put things like your plates in or your larger tools as we spin round. Yes, more pockets as we spin round the back. You've even got a pocket that runs across the back with a zip, so again you can keep all of your tools and equipment in there. As we spin round this side, even more pockets. The handles have been beautifully made. They're riveted to the side of the bag and then they're really comfortable to hold because if the bags of our guys hear anything to go by, you're going to cram a lot of stuff in here. It's going to get heavy, so you want to make sure that the handles aren't going to dig into your fingers. Nice sturdy bottom. You need a sturdy bottom, as our Debbie would say. And if I just show you inside, tons of space. And the great thing, of course, about this is you've got the compartments if you want to use the compartments. However, if you don't want to use them, you can actually just pop those out, which is quite nice. So you can fit in there. I mean, your midi's going to go in there absolutely no problem at all, isn't it?
It does, yeah, perfectly.
Yeah. So if you want to do that, you can do. It's entirely up to you. The great thing is you've got total choice as to how you actually configure the inside of the bag. Now, £27.99 for this is phenomenal. $31.96. But you're saying, hang on a minute, it's a £250,000 giveaway. What are you giving us for free? £20 worth or $40 worth of product for free. Because you know what I had in the bag for the start? You get that. It's not there for show this time. So we are throwing in for free 3 rolls of your low-tack tape. We are also throwing in, you can never have too many of these bad boys, 2 pokey tools. You're also going to get the acrylic ruler. So this is the one with the metal edge to use in conjunction with your craft knife. So you know you're not going to get any sort of buffering along the edge of your ruler, which is great. 30 centimetres in length, that is included. And I would say probably the most popular pair of scissors that we have. We're giving you those for free, the Precision Snips, 4.5-inch snips. They are going into the bag as well for free. All of that you're going to get for that amazing price on screen. Do not miss out. £27.99 or $31.96. The other item which has proved really popular today, and indeed yesterday, these sold in their hundreds, the ballpoint glue pen. These are brand new, and as we discussed a little bit earlier on, phenomenal for the fact that they have got the ballpoint nib. So you've got like a 0.7mm nib on these. Perfect for those more intricate sticks. And you've got the blue glue. I like saying that. Blue glue.
Blue glue.
Blue glue.
Wait, it just rolls off the tongue. Blue glue.
Blue glue. And the blue glue is handy, isn't it? Because it makes it easy to see where it is.
Yes,
but it doesn't dry blue, does it?
No, it dries clear.
Yeah. And of course, these would be good to go with the launch, wouldn't they? Because for the intricate sticks.
Yes, absolutely perfect for this. If you're not wanting to use, or if you don't have any dotted tape pens, that is the easiest way to do it. Oh, and you can see that it's gone on because it goes on blue.
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 Blue glue for you. Jamie's just gone, I think we need a break. We'll go for a VT after this. Ben needs to lie down. £7.99 is your platinum price, or $10.36. They definitely need to go into your basket with the brand new swash dies. because they will be very, very handy to use. And I know, as I say, a lot of people bought those yesterday. We are going to take a short little break because we are very busy. I know plenty of you have already bought the brand new launch. Plenty of you have it in your baskets as well. So let's give you the opportunity to check out. Remember, 10% of the stock has already gone. These don't officially launch for another 2 hours. Get going, get to the checkouts, and we will come back with more inspiration, and we will pick our first winner very shortly too. It's all coming up on our third day of our third anniversary. We'll see you in a moment.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters' companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% of your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
What makes Crafters TV so special is you guys.
It's really special because the experts are really experts. They're really skilled at what they do, and they want to make sure that the audience also improves on their skills.
Crafters TV is so special because you've got together a really sort of key group of people and people that are very passionate about the products.
Crafters TV is so special because it's a unique community that we have with each other where we can learn and grow and communicate with each other.
Community, the family spirit, the education, everything to do with craft. We are all like-minded people who share a passion.
I love all the inspiration the demonstrators bring and all the knowledge for us out here.
What makes Crafters TV so special, 100%, it's the interaction. No other crafting TV channel or show has the same interaction.
I love the community, I love chatting live, I think that's the best part. And it's gone beyond crafting because we've become friends.
It feels to me to be a really, really close relationship with our customers and viewers.
You guys make us feel like we're part of your family. I've never been on the show before, but one of my friends who I did meet from CCTV encouraged me, and I was on the craft along.
A massive team of people, and I think they've all got their role to play, and it just brings everything together. It allows us to do our job and just love it.
The people, obviously, the people not just here at Crafters Companion, but the viewers that watch us. I mean, everybody. We have this real magical essence about it.
Bye for now. Bye.
Welcome back. Is it the first time, Michelle, you've seen those new videos, by the way? Are they new since you've been back?
I've been watching them as they came. Well, I was in the kitchen. I had I stream it to the big telly.
Oh.
And I'd gone into the kitchen and Ben shouted. He went, "It's you! It's you!" And I went, finally bribing Tari paid off. I had lots of airtime.
Finally got on the TV. Oh, here's the other thing as well, very exciting, and I must get a hold of it, because I know it's obviously exciting what we do, you know, that we work on TV. There's a page on me in the new Crafters magazine as well.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, 5. I'm really excited about it. I must dig that out when I finish the show. How exciting is it to be in a magazine?
It is, isn't it?
I always wanted to be in a magazine, and now I am. What? Did he? What? Oh, George the Joystick's in the magazine. Oh, he's in issue 5. Apparently, he was moaning that he wasn't in the magazine, and all of a sudden he gets in there. I didn't moan to get in there. Oh, now you've done it. Now Charlotte's moaning that she's not in the magazine. You might be in it if you look. Maybe you're one of like the crossword clues or something, Charlotte. I don't know. That would be. I've always wanted to be in a crossword. That'd be great. Best vision mixer. No, true. You know, obviously, George, if you're watching, I mean, you're great as well. Best. Oh, he's in Italy. He's not watching.
Yeah, he's not watching.
Leslie says, Ben, will the midi fit into the tote bag, please? Yes, it absolutely will. I wonder, would the Junior fit in it?
I was thinking that, actually. It looks...
Can I quickly come over? Can I go out? I'm coming over. Do it, come on. They said, go over there. Which one? Let's just have a quick look. I think it's worth just having a quick look-see. Are you going to... Yeah, it must do. That's going to easily fit in there.
Yeah, I think so.
You get the pro in here. No, you won't. You won't.
It couldn't fit more perfect, could it?
No.
Absolutely. Look at that.
Snug as a bug in a rug.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
I'll just pop that back in there. We are now going to have a look at another fantastic demo from this amazing collection. Over 10% of the stock has gone. Michelle.
Thank you very much. Are we really doing a demo?
Yes. What do you think? I was mucking about? I never do that.
I did. So I have got the Dreamy Dragonfly, and as you all know, my favourite animal in the world. On these, yes, in real life.
I was telling my sister about you, actually, because when I went down to Devon last week, for whatever reason, she's got loads of dragonflies in her garden, and they were sort of buzzing around, and, you know, as they do, making that funny noise. And I was like, oh, they're pretty. She's like, oh, yeah, they're always in the garden. And I told her the story of you and how you get attacked, and she was laughing.
I would have to leave and burn the house down.
I'm not inviting you to my sister's house.
Do you know? Oh no. Just
no.
No.
Just no.
Nothing else needs to be said.
Just no.
So yes, I've got the Dreamy Dragonfly, and this. So they're all slightly different in depth. So if I bring them all in, so they're all sort of 6.1 wide, but this is 1.9 deep. This is 1.7. We've got 2.2, 2. 1.9 and 1.8 inches. So they all vary a little bit, but nothing that's going to make much of a difference to if you wanted to sort of swap and change and put them all on the same kind of project.
Yeah.
So where is my black card? So we're just going to cut a few out just in black, because like I said, they do cut out. They don't just cut into it. They totally come out. So let me just find the edge of that.
Shelley's just messaged saying blue glue pens ordered. What a great idea. The new blue glue.
That's just so much fun to be had just saying blue glue.
New blue glue. Blue.
I love it.
And Lynn says, I love the new swashboarder dies. It's so unusual. They may just accidentally fall in my basket.
I think they will.
They're the kind of thing that I think will fall in many people's baskets.
Definitely. There's so much you can do with them. They're so versatile. And like I said, because they're not too big, you can absolutely make a focal point with these. You can just use them as that little decorative finishing piece on your card. They look absolutely beautiful on the edges of your box. So, the sides of your lid look beautiful like that.
Nice for your sort of smaller slimline cards as well, aren't they?
Perfect for that, absolutely. Yeah, because they're quite all the rage at the minute, aren't they?
Yeah.
It's like your DLs, things like that.
But then on the other side of that, great for your scrapbook pages too, because the fact that you can make them bigger.
Absolutely. They really are. Do you know what? Perfect for scrapbook pages. So people who are scrapbooking, these are just going to go on. You're really going to be able to frame whatever it is that you're wanting to. What picture you've got on that scrapbook.
And you know what?
page.
The exciting thing for me is like I look at things and sort of come up with ideas in my sort of beginnery, crafty mind. And I think if I'm thinking of all of these things, goodness knows what you guys are thinking. You've probably got like hundreds of ideas already floating around. That's why they're flying out the door.
Yes, definitely. So you can see if I pop those two together, they do join up absolutely perfectly. So we're just going to pop that to the side. So what we're going to do with this, I've just got a nice, so it's an 8x8 again. That must be my size of choice this week. just putting that lovely lighter background on there. Let me just bring in I'm going to use my Kalau. Just gives me that little wiggle room time. So what is that beeping? Or is that in my own head? Is it outside?
I think it's outside in the truck.
Oh,
truck
do you know
park.
the noisy those are?
They were being very noisy yesterday.
Do you know what?
Very honky.
They normally do it when Jan's on, honk out there.
How do they?
Because she normally goes, oh, excuse me. She really makes me giggle.
We were saying yesterday, Craig and I, because they were sort of honking quite a bit, and I said to him, I wonder if they're honking because they love your demo so much. And so we actually went, honk if you love Craig's demo. And they didn't, but we were saying how funny would that have been?
If they had have done.
If they'd done it, yeah. You never know. Maybe some of them are watching. Lauren just says, I'm with you, Michelle. The crafting dragonflies are cute, but in real life, they scare me.
Yes. Oh, definitely. I think it's the unpredictability when they're sort of flying about. You're not quite sure where they're going to go.
They probably say that about humans, though, don't they, dragonflies?
Well, if the way they see me running around in a circle screaming, they probably think, what is she doing?
Just trying to get out of her way, go about my dragonfly business. Probably on Dragonfly TV, they chat about you going, you know. This one crazy woman who keeps getting in my way. Every time I'm just trying to fly about, she's flailing her arms in the air.
Proper scares me, she does.
Yeah. Who else is scared of Michelle's?
Have you seen those Michelles in the fields running around in a circle? They're proper crazy, they are. Flailing their arms about, screaming.
Denise Dragonfly's just messaged in to say, I like crafty Michelles, but real Michelles I find very scary.
Oh, you're not the first person to say that.
Cindy just said, every time I see a dragonfly in my backyard, I think of you, Michelle.
Oh, is that a good thing though, or a bad thing? I don't know. We're gonna take that as a good thing.
Yeah, yeah. Peggy says, these are great for scrapbooks. I think they'll be awesome on heritage pages. They're classy and beautiful.
Yes.
What's a heritage page?
I've not got a clue, but they will go fabulous on it.
Huh? You don't know what it is, but you think it would look fabulous?
Yeah, definitely.
Heritage page. Let us know what you mean by that, Peggy. I've not heard that expression before. And Kathy Gordon says, Ben, Home Alone 2 was on Film 4 last night after you and Craig were talking about it. It's that time of the year. Kathy, it's that time of the year. Good question from Karen, and if it doesn't say, we'll certainly measure. She says, I love these swash dies. What is the length of them, please?
So they are just over 6 inches, 6.1 inches wide.
Okay.
So there we go. So I've just popped my card together, just a nice, I love pink with black. I think it's quite classy. So we're going to pop these on.
What paper are you using, says Emma?
So it's from that same paper pad. I'm sure it's called...
Everyday Thingamabobs.
Everyday Thingamabobs. It really is.
If someone knows. You've got the worst combination, I think, here of remembering what papers are from which paper pad.
But it is one of the 8x8s, because you get the patterned pad, don't you? And you get sort of the matching plain solids pad.
So it was from one of the Year of Craft boxes then?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to line this up right with the edge of my card, not just on the middle bit. I cannot for the life of me remember. So what I'm debating whether to do is I'm debating whether to add it there, but then I have to cut a little bit of my dragonfly off, or do I want to just crisscross it a little bit so my full dragonfly fits on? And I think I'm going to, because I actually like that that overlapping piece. And then it means that my whole dragonfly fits on. So let's just overlap that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, what? Oh, Charlotte's got a suggestion. Along.
Okay. Oh, good
Along. Oh, yeah, you've got a bit of the thing sticking out the window now, haven't you?
It made that dragonfly look like it had extra wings and extra scary.
Don't scare Michelle anymore. Nice idea though, Charlotte, thank you.
There we go. So we've got that, and then I'm going to do the same down here, but I want it to look, so we're going to pop one in the middle.
Oh yeah.
And we're going to have it so it's sort of staggering. So I'm going to glue this one down first because I've sort of lined that up where I know I want it to go. So we're going to tape this one down first.
These are flying out of the door. I thought yesterday's launch was busy. This is busier than yesterday's launch so far.
These are just adorable.
Yeah.
There's so many things you can do with them. There really is. So let's trim that off.
You can tell straight away, I always think on a wake-up call when something's a hit. From the amount of people that get up early, and again, there's loads of you watching, hundreds up super duper early, and hundreds of you shopping for these right now as well. So it's a good job you're in early, because I've got a funny feeling these might not be here later on.
There we go. So I just need to, will that fit enough? Let me see, because that bit I've cut off from the top might fit perfectly there. I think it does. I think we'll pop that on. Again, I'm talking to myself as much as I'm talking to you guys. There you go, look, it fits perfectly there. Let's get rid of that. So I'm just going to cut one more out.
Yeah. You, by the way, whilst you're just crafting, think about what prize you're going to give away, because you're going to give away the first prize in just a minute, because we've got our winner's name. And you get to choose the prize as to what our winner gets.
I think I know.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Oh. What does everyone think Michelle is going to choose as her prize that she's going to give away? Is she going to pick the mini, the voucher, the mystery bag? Is she going to pick a discovery kit or a craft kit? I think I was right. I just mouthed it to her what I thought. I'm not going to tell you. No, I mouthed it to Michelle. I said it. Oh no, but no, I'm not going to tell you what it was. I'm not playing that game, Charlotte. I said, is it the... And she went. That was it.
Yeah, the end.
The end.
So I've just cut again one more out, and I'm just going to pop that there. And again, they just fit together perfectly. And I'm not bothered about that because that's just how the design goes. So I love that. And then I'm just going to bring in a bit of white. We're going to cut it out again. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to paper piece the wings just on that middle one. And again, if you wanted to, you could paper piece all of those. Is there? If you wanted in pinks and the whites to match, you could absolutely go to town. But I'm just going to do just that middle bit, just on the acetate, just to make it pop from the background.
Heritage papers, says Peggy Sue, are pages you do with themes and older photos of relatives, historical and vintage type of scrapbooks. An example, an example is one I'm working on with pictures of my grandparents. Oh, I see. So like a bit of a step back in time, as it sounds really. So we have like heritage sites, don't we, here in the UK?
Oh yes, of course.
I understand now. Thank you, Peggy, for explaining that.
That's a great idea.
It's a great idea. And Cindy Shannon just says, I love how versatile these dies are. They are a must-have for sure.
Definitely.
For sure they are. And they're a great price today as well. I know it's one of those weeks where we're saying buy everything. It's very exciting. I know, times are tight and people have budgets and whatnot, but this is a lovely, lovely collection. It's not one of those collections that you're going to get home and go, what do I do with this? Or you think, oh, I'm only ever going to use this at a certain point in the year. You'll use this, I think, a lot, won't you, Michelle? For a lot of occasions.
Yeah, I always talk about particular items that I have out on my craft desk, sort of staples. So you have your sentiments, you sort your flower dies out. These are going to be something that sit on there because it was like I was saying earlier, sometimes you just tend to reach for a bow or something like that and pop it on your card, and it doesn't always necessarily sort of tie in. Sometimes it looks like we've just stuck a bow on there, but these, you're going to be putting these on in place of that. Just again, either making a huge focal point out of these or just as that little decorative element on there.
Yeah.
Doesn't that look great? I mean, not my work, the dies. Do I want to pop that in as well?
Oh, yes.
I think I do.
I think you do.
And so just on this, just as simple as this black and white with that little bit of pink on there, and it just looks, the dies again, they do all the work for you.
Tell you what, nice idea as well from Debbie. He says you could actually mix and match these as well, couldn't you?
Yes, you absolutely could.
Yeah, they've got the same, the same detailing on, so you could have your bow and your roses together, or the butterflies and dragonflies, or multiple dragonflies, Michelle's nightmare.
Like I'm doing now. So I've just got a sentiment here. I'm just going to pop it onto the black. Again, just to tie it in. Don't be afraid to be great. So I got this from this Positive Thoughts. I love this stamp set. It's got those beautiful sentiments in there. So let me just trim that down.
We had a lovely collection yesterday, didn't we, Jamie? I can't remember. It was a 3 sentiment set. Oh, my brain is... Oh, God. It's terrible, isn't it, when you can't remember yesterday? But anyway, if you need more sentiments, there's plenty of them on our website. And don't forget all of this with double points as well, which is brilliant. Lots of reasons to shop till you drop. And don't forget your blue glue as well.
Blue glue. So, just as always, popping my sentiment onto some foam.
On a roll.
I know, I haven't heard you sing that for so long.
I think Debbie's the main...
Debbie Fisher?
Sort of, singer of that now, you know? I like to throw it in now and again, you know, when people sort of call for it on the socials. If there's call for it, if there's call for it, I'll do it, you know.
And if there's not,
let me know.
There's a little bit of controversy surrounding it at the minute, isn't there?
I don't know. Is there?
Well, I love it, and I would sing it, well, poorly every single time.
Yeah.
I don't think you can ever get fed up of a song like that.
But what was the rest of the sentence? So you love it, but...
I know
Joe hates it, doesn't he?
I was going to say, Joe's not a fan, is he?
No. But, you know, he's got his... What is this thing? His little shaker card song he does. Does he still do that anymore? Oh, he doesn't do it anymore. That was a big hit back in the day.
Back in the day. Number one.
It was number one. And Farmer and Roll came along, knocked it off the top spot. You know.
So if I just turn that round.
That is beautiful.
See, I haven't done a lot to either of these cards. I've let those dies do all the work. I just love them. I just think they're lovely.
Do you know what? 2 fantastic cards already in the first hour. That's, well, it's sold it to me and sold it to hundreds of you guys already. A few of you just saying, someone please drag me away from the buy button. Don't miss out on these. Get them, get them, get them. Ringrock76 says, I've been buying so much, I haven't had time to make. The paper doesn't look familiar at all, says Christine Mahoney, but it's so pretty. Ooh,
Christine didn't reckon. Oh.
Shirley Ann says you could snip the lines off and make a topper.
Yep.
And Lauren Miller saying I would rather hear the sea shanty than... Oh, I'm not singing that live. I don't think I could remember the words. Lots of beautiful comments coming through on the card. You need to go over there. Oh. I'm not directing from the floor, but you need to go that way.
This side or this side?
I'm not telling you that. Charlotte will tell you. I don't know. So, we are giving away prizes for comments coming in, and we have a winner. So Michelle is going to announce the winner, but before that, she's going to tell you which prize She's picked. So what prize have you chosen?
So these are your prizes today.
Oh, I like what you did there.
So I have gone for the voucher.
Oh, £30, $30
yes.
voucher. Yes.
Yeah. And then they can buy today's launch with it.
That's a great shout. Who are you giving it away to? Who's the winner?
Catherine Ditch, you are our winner. Congratulations.
What does Catherine need to do to claim her prize?
She needs to email prizes@crafterscompanion.com.
Beautiful.
I wasn't just told that in my ear at all. I knew that.
Thank you, Michelle, and well done to Catherine. Well done to all of our winners. Catherine, also, you are a step closer to winning the contents of whatever Craig uses in his VIP craft along very soon, and of course you're invited along to that as well. More chances to win. Keep the comments coming through. I will pick another winner. Well, I'll pick the prize and we'll pick another winner before the end of this hour. Liz says, hello, I love the decorative swashboarder dies. I may just have to pop them in my basket. Do it sooner rather than later because they are flying. And Betty from Oklahoma, where the wind comes to each other's plane, says, Ben, I laugh every time that you say the word phenomenal. Phenomenal. On a roll. The Homebody collection. Now, this is another amazing bundle, and I need to remind myself of this one because there's so. Do you know what? It's one of those weeks where there's so many deals, and I want to make sure I get everything right. So basically, this is a bundle where you're going to get paper, foam, toppers, cards, and embellishments. Of course, we're giving away £250,000 worth of product over the course of the week. The $32.97, the $40.89 that we're giving away in this bundle is represented in the dies that you're getting for free, as far as my mathematics was concerned. So let's quickly show you everything that you are going to be getting. The Knitwick collections are absolutely stunning, and I love them for the fact that you get so many consumables. So you've got a beautiful palette of your cardstock in here. So your A4 pearlescent cardstock, 24 sheets in those 4 colours. We then also give you 16 sheets of flower forming foam. Again, you can see how these are all going to match up absolutely beautifully for you. It's one of those collections where you don't actually need to kind of do much thinking because everything is there thought of for you. The 12 by 12 paper pad is stunning. Let me just have a little look through this one. I think, it's a new one. I'll flick through it properly later on, but what you get is all of these beautiful designs. It is, how many sheets is it? 24 double-sided sheets. You've got your foam, which matches, and your cardstock. And then another reason for loving the Knitwick collections is that you get this amazing pad, and this one is open. I'm so pleased because sheet after sheet after sheet of pop-outs. These are all just going to pop out of your cardstock for you. So you've got little corners, flower corners. You've got little there's a cute little hangers there. You've got your home. You've got all of your letters in lowercase, which you can pop out. You've then got, as we go through, bigger letters. You've got your keys, your little button embellishments in there. What else have we got? Little photo frames, numbers, little stoppers that you can pop on your cards, little hangers. I mean, there's just tons, and all of these will pop out. You've got decoupage pages as well, so if you want to be able to do that, you can. You've got the house, the door. I mean, how cute is this for building up your own scenes with? Even little border strips in there too. There's just so much to love about this collection. Tons of craftability. That's what you're paying for. We then give you, you're also paying for the embellishments. Beautiful collection of ribbons and lace and boutons. And then for free, you get the house. It is very cute. That's called the Elegant Abode. You also get, what I love about this collection, by the way, you get the floral arch. Right, so this is really cute to work with this, and it's going to look cute, you know, all flowery and all homely, but with Halloween coming up, and I noticed it when I first saw it, haunted house.
Yes.
Flowers, bats.
Yeah. Leaving a silhouette like that look like bats, definitely.
So your summertime beautiful house with florals, haunted house as well, which is really super cute and cool. And then you've got these dies here as well to work with your flower forming foam, your pretty peonies. So all of the flowers, all of the foliage dies. That's free, that's free, That's free. It amounts to £32.97 or $40.89 that we are giving to you for free. That's why we've now given away over half of that £250,000 worth of product, over £130,000 worth we've given away over the course of the last 3 days, which you guys have absolutely loved. Right, Grande Edgeables. These are coming up later on Beautiful Beginnings. We are, well, it's a new show, isn't it, Beautiful? Well, I say it's a new show, newly named show.
It is.
Which started last week, and it does exactly what it says on the tin, doesn't it?
It does. It does. I think, so it was Creative Cravings, wasn't it? But I think we've renamed it Beautiful Beginnings. It just gives you more of an idea that if you were a beginner, if you're new to us, we're going to be doing things for the beginner. And if you're not new to us, you're still going to have our lovely chatter, some fabulous demos, our company.
I mean, yeah, what more could you want? And we are going to be seeing these Grande Edgeable dies. So this is a 6-piece collection. You buy 3, get 3 free, basically, and you can see what we're giving away here is £38.97 worth of product, $44.85 worth. And again, this is such a lovely, lovely collection. So kind of, well, they are edgeables as such, but I guess also, you know, you can cut these out as whole panels, can't you, and place them wherever you want to go on your project.
Yes, yeah, definitely. Very much, I think, like what I've just been using. You can cut, well, no, absolutely nothing, because you can't leave those ones in. So just ignore everything I've said, and we'll go back to Ben.
Yes, you can cut them into the edges of your cardstock, of course. So top, middle, bottom, all the way around, create a frame, whatever you want to do. But again, yes, if you just did want to cut these out and use them as a frame on your card, you could do. They don't have to be used just as an edgeable. Love this collection, particularly for the fact, as you all know, there's the balloon flower, which I thought we had created and made up for this set, but it is obviously a real thing. And then again, you've got all of these 3 for free, because it's a buy 3, get 3. See the rose again, want to paper piece it. I mean, these are going to look absolutely beautiful. Of course, you could back these maybe onto a bit of acetate, do some colouring with these. That one is called your Daisy Lace. And actually, I think if you're sort of, yeah, you probably could have with a pokey tool pop the flowers out of the strip there as well, which is beautiful. And this one here is your Elegant Trellis. So it is 6 that you're getting, you're only paying for 3. Platinum is amazing, £31.18, $35.88 if you're shopping with us in the US and you are a Platinum member. Betty says, I love this set, made a bunch of new home cards and sold to a retail friend for her clients. I think that's that set we just looked at. Beverly McRae says, I haven't watched for a while, but I am loving these demos. So let's get back onto them. I think we're going to have a look right now at a demo with the Grande Edgeables, aren't we?
We are. I'm going to use the Daisy Lace, but I'm also going to use the Chantilly. So these are those Brode Anglais dies.
Got those in the show later as well.
Yes. So I just thought they work together lovely. So I thought we'd make a box with both of these. So I'm going to pop these out. So I had to work out, obviously, the dimensions of my box so everything would fit on it perfectly. So I've used some of our 12 by 12 cardstock. So this is the perfect paisley.
Yes.
And I think this might be the Rainbow Brights one, but they're both are 300 GSM, so perfect for making your boxes. So if I bring this in as well, so if I just pop that in the middle there, and I pop that just on the edge there, you can see that they work perfectly together, because as near as makes no difference, they're roughly the same size. So what we're going to do, and again, so this isn't going to fit on my plate as it is. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to fold one of the sides under. And it's not going to damage it, it's not going to do anything untoward to it. It's just you're going to be able to fold it under and it's going to sit there lovely.
Okay.
So you've got the cutting edge on this bottom piece, and obviously the rest enables it to stay in. But again, you know, you can snip it out if you want to, and if not, you're just going to leave it in there. So let's just pop this on here. And I'm going to tape it down because I don't want it to move. So I'm just going to tape it down in a couple of places. And then I'm going to pop that underneath. Not underneath my plate, I've just folded it on top. And then I'm going to just bring in my normal plate combination and pop that through.
I must say hi to Deborah, who says, what do you know? Those new dies just landed in my basket. What do you know? Judy says, I need to live till I'm 100 to use all of the products I have. Boy, I wish I was young again. Sandy says, oh no, Ben, I won't be able to get that tune out of my head today. Thanks a lot. Always welcome. And Sue says, my husband and I always sing the phenomenal Muppet song. I love it.
I do. I like it until it gets to that scary bit. You knew I was going to say that, didn't you?
You must have heard that story, Charlotte. She doesn't like that bit. It says, was it your
my sister
used to tease her with that? When it used to get to that bit, used to tell her they're coming to get you. You don't know who they are, but
well, it was on. The original version is by like an Italian composer or something, isn't it?
Yeah, someone.
Yeah,
yeah, someone.
So
he
we
also had that paper pad, everyday thingamajiggies.
So we had the original record back then, and I did. So the first time that I ever listened to it, I didn't realise the record player we had. It had this arm on it, and it held the records up, and. So when one record had played, it had dropped the next one onto it. The arm had come back in and play it. And I didn't know it did this. And you could also,
I didn't know this bit of the story.
No, see, but what you could also do, you could have it on repeat. So once the song had finished, the arm would come up and it would go back and it would play it again. I didn't know it did that either. So this song played and I was a bit freaked out about it. And then when it started playing again, I was like, oh my God. And Lisa were like, it's because they're coming to get you. Yeah. So I like the song until it gets to that bit.
We won't do it again. How long are the edgeables, says Sandy?
7, just over 7. This one's 7.3.
Okay. And Nikoni, hello Nikoni, I don't feel like I've seen a message from you for a while. Lovely to have you with us, saying, Milady Michelle, could you please say broderie anglaise again? I love the way it rolls off your tongue.
Broderie anglaise. Did I say it right though?
What do you say?
Broderie anglaise. Broderie anglaise.
Broderie anglaise.
Broderie anglaise.
Broderie anglaise. Well, that's how I say it. I like the way you say it. What do you say? Broderie
anglaise.
Broderie anglaise.
It's the Yorkshire in me. We don't pronounce stuff properly.
I like the way Craig says it.
I love the way that Craig says lots of things. His accent's just.
He was obviously back yesterday, and everybody missed him so much, and people were just going, Craig, can you say pearls? And he's like, going, puddles. Craig, can you say film? Film. Craig, can you say Gilmore message saying something like, can you say swirly pearly squirrels or something? It's so lovely to have him back. Bless him.
It was. I watched as much as I could yesterday, but I was travelling up, so I didn't get to watch everything.
And then appeared on the show.
I did.
Lorraine says, I have this. It's a lovely dye. I use it for my wall hangers. Plowder Tigel. That's what it says. Plowder Tigel says, please, Ben, sing again. I might do later. Connie Pelt says, you make it look so easy to make a box. My boxes never turn out that nice. I need more practice. Any top tips on box making, Michelle?
No. Definitely. No, definitely be using our board. So just our big scoreboard. It's got on each side, box lid and box base. Yeah. But I think it's just like you just said, just a little bit of practice. I mean, I've been making boxes for so many years now. Many, many years. I mean, I'm older than God at the minute. I feel it. Mm-hmm. And I think it is. It's just a little bit of practice. If there's anything particular that you feel's going wrong, let me know.
Yeah.
I mean, comment now if there's something in particular you feel is going wrong. But I don't know. So I was very helpful there. Welcome. I think if it's something specific, you can answer a lot better than just they never turn out brilliant.
Yeah.
But I mean, all of us, Debbie, Craig, we all will have been through the, oh my God, nothing's turning out right. And again, I think it's just the more you do something, the better you get at it. So I'm going to pop this in the middle. And this time, obviously, I can't fold that underneath. So when I run it through, I'm just going to fold that over. And again, it's not going to do any harm to my card. Just pop those little bits out. Tape.
Let's say morning to Laurie. Says good morning from Macomb, Michigan. I'll never try to miss a show. We'd love you to have you with us. New Connie says, thank you, my lady Michelle. My Lord Ben, I was on yesterday when Craig made his first return show. I was so happy to see you both again. So happy. Carol McDaniel says, I love the photo of Ben, Michelle and Craig on Facebook. That was from Christine. It was a lovely pic, that, wasn't it?
It was. It was.
So great to have Craig back. So glad he's doing well, says Connie. And Judy Orlovsky says, I've got the ultimate. I really should get making boxes. I think if you've got any of our scoreboards, particularly the ultimate, like you said, the scoreboard, because you've got the box lid at the top, haven't you?
Yeah.
Box base at the bottom. So hopefully that makes it easier for you. I guess a lot of it's down to like the weight of your cardstock as well, is it? Making a box easier?
It definitely is. I wouldn't go any lower than a 300 GSM.
Yeah.
Anything higher is better. And again, you know, using one of our boards to help you out is definitely a plus. And again, so I think it's just, you know, it sounds daft. So if I'm working out what kind of box size that I need to do, I always get a piece of paper and I will very roughly, so if I'm trying to work out a box, and this is very rough.
Yeah.
Okay, so I know that this needs to be 6 inches and that needs to be 8. My two sides need to be 2 inches wide. So I do it like this. It just makes it easier. And then you're just adding it up. So I know it needs to be a 12 by 10.
Yeah.
And each side obviously needs to be 2 inches. So I just jot things down because it just makes it easier. And sometimes you need to jot it down to work it out in your head. So if you've got something that's a particular size that you're wanting to do, jot it down, work it out that way. And again, if you're using our board, then you know that you can cut it out whatever size you need to be, pop it on there, just can't find that, there it is. And you know, your box base and your box lid side is going to do all that work for you.
Yeah.
So, that is my box. So again, let me just burnish those back the way that they need to. And obviously I've got a huge hole where I've just cut this one out. So I'm gonna just pop this behind. So what I'm gonna do is, that one is just a little bit smaller. See, even I've cut it wrong. That's just a little bit smaller. So I'm going to bring this one in that I cut out earlier. And what I love about these is, like Ben was saying earlier, just bring in your pokey tool.
Yeah.
And on this one, you can lift all your petals up.
Aww.
And having them on the sides of your box just makes it look so nice. So just on there we go, that fits better. So just on the inside of that, I'm going to put that in. So I'm just going to use my tape pen.
Good morning to Kathy Benoit from Nebraska, who says the show is in the dark again as the sunrise gets later.
Oh.
I didn't realise how dark it's getting here now at night until when we finished on the launch show the other night with a 9 o'clock finish. Pitch black.
Do you know, the last time I was here, when I finished my show at 8 o'clock and I went to the house, I walk up to Sainsbury's, it's just up the road, and it was light. And then last night I got home, walked up to Sainsbury's and it was dark. And I mean, it was a month ago, it feels like a year ago. But just from then, walking up at those two different times, just realised how quickly winter's coming.
It's on the way, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think we're now in meteorological autumn, aren't we? So autumn is here.
Yes.
So winter, well, it's going to be Halloween before you know it, isn't it? It's bonfire
really
night,
is.
and it'll be Christmas again.
It really is. So this is, again, a piece, it's that perfect paisley.
Yeah.
From one of the, and again, it's the 300 GSM, and we're just going to pop that in there. So I'm going to bring in my dotted tape pen, which is why I obviously backed the hole, because I want to pop that back in there. And again, I've used a nice contrasting colour just to make it all pop. So again, you could be using your blue glue on this.
Blue glue.
It might take a little bit longer than this, but you can still be using it. Let's pop that in there. Do you know those blue glue pens?
Blue glue pens, yeah.
Are perfect for, so if you've got your little flowers, just going round your edges and then dipping it in your glitter.
Oh,
you've
nice
got that
idea.
perfect precision on that. So.
Apparently there's a lot of confusion about making boxes on the socials. A lot of people saying they're not very good at it. I would say to you, go back and have a look. There's loads of tutorials on our website, on YouTube, and specific shows as well that we've done with box making.
Yeah.
And I would also say, I can't remember when it was, and I'm not just saying it because to give myself a plug again, but that the show that I did with Debbie, I'll try and find out when it is, that I made the box for my card that won. There was a really good explanation on that show as well, because it helped me to make a box. So I would say to you, obviously Michelle's whizzing through the demos today, but there are specific shows where we've done a lot of box making. And there's videos about the Ultimate and stuff, aren't there, on YouTube?
There is.
As well. So
there's lots.
There's lots out there.
I think when it's just a generic, I'm just not brilliant at them. It's a little bit more difficult for me just off the cuff here to try and give you a solution. But what I tended to do, so before, when I used to put tutorials on one of my older pages, I used to put picture tutorials on with all the sizings and stuff.
Yeah.
And a lot of people found that a lot easier because they could just really study the picture rather than watching you waffle on about it for a little while.
Yeah.
So I think what I will do is I'll make a couple of boxes. I'll do some little picture tutorials and I'll pop them on my page.
Okay.
And then with any luck, it will resolve sort of some simple issues maybe that people have got.
Yeah, I think a lot of it, from what I learned, it's obviously using the scoreboard and making sure you do your top and your bottom right.
Yeah.
It's your burnishing, isn't it?
It is, definitely.
And also the thing that I didn't realise, so on your the corner bits that you tuck in, and you've just done it there, is cutting that little extra bit out, isn't it, to make sure it folds nice and sort of neatly.
Yeah, definitely.
I think that helps quite a lot.
I mean, some of us cut a really big one, and I just tend to normally cut that little just a little slice out of it. But again, so when you're folding it over to burnish this, you need to make sure that it's not on the wonk. You can't see so much. It needs to fold over perfectly there, and definitely giving it all a good burnish. And the 300 GSM, I wouldn't go any lower because then you end up with wobbly sides. They bow, they go a little bit saggy. And you don't want that.
You don't want wobbly sides, do you?
No, don't want saggy bits, wobbly bits, bobbly, bumpy bits.
Claudia says, I need that dotty tape runner. I've never seen it before. Claudia, sadly, I don't think it's in stock unless you've got any more that's come in recently. We'll have a look. I'll get Jamie to have a look, actually.
It is a godsend, it really is.
I think it's out of stock, the dotty. I could be wrong. I usually am. It was out of stock 2 days ago. It'll be back, though. Don't you worry about that.
So once I've got my box up, this will, just by nature, you can see it just bows out a little bit. So what I tend to do is I hold inside, I get my thumb, and I just burnish it against that side. And it just straightens. So that's just another little thing that I do. It straightens my sides up perfectly.
Yeah.
They've stopped bowing out now. We're going to pop that on top and flowers. So these are the flowers from the Knitwicks. So I think I've used a little bit of everything that's coming up on the Beautiful Cravings. Beautiful Cravings, I've just mixed up both names.
Creative Beginnings.
Beautiful, yeah.
No, Beautiful Beginnings.
I even confused you. I've got Home Sweet Home again, so I popped that out of the topper pad that comes again with that Knitwicks collection. Let me just bring this in. So I'm just going to pop that on a bit of foam, take that off. And just then deciding where I want everything to go. So I'm just going to pop these on, see where I want them to go.
Yeah.
And pop that there.
We don't have the dotty tape runners, Claudia. We do have the normal glue tape runners apparently in stock, which are good for a whole variety of sticking, but obviously the dotty's brilliant for your more intricate sticks. Mary Kate Knoll says, I love autumn. The gardens are slowing down and the pumpkins are getting bigger in the gardens.
Pumpkins.
I know.
It'll be Christmas soon.
I know, genuinely, our kid, well, everyone's kids have just gone back, haven't they?
Yeah.
And I always think as soon as the kids go back in September, you can start counting down the days. Daisy's gone to big school now. So she...
oh, has she?
Same school as George. Packed her off. She went to...
packed her off.
Well, packed her off on the bus today. They went together on the bus, which was quite cute. And she still, because I was wondering, because, you know, there's everybody else on the bus, and I was wondering whether or not she would sort of like, you know, wave or ignore us as she went, and she gave us a little wave. Don't know how long that will continue for.
No, not long.
No. Oh, don't say that. Oh, dear. Oh, both my kids are growing up. Charlotte's just said you'll have to have another one. No.
So if I turn that right, so you can see, if I lift that up, you can see that I have, because I brought in that other piece, my box at the bottom is too small. But if you bring it to the side, you can see I've made it a bit deeper. I always like my base a bit deeper. But you can see that you've got that beautiful pattern coming through. Then if I lift it to the top, you've just got a really busy pattern.
Yeah.
But because it's in those bold colours, it's okay. And then Home Sweet Home, so I've literally used a little bit of everything that's coming up later on my box.
Amazing. It's such a lovely collection. Beautiful Beginnings is coming up for you later on from 6. Lots of you have popped this into your basket as well. Plenty of you will give you time to check out. Don't worry about that. But this is proving really popular. £31.18 platinum, $35.88 if you're shopping in the US, and we're giving you £38.97, $44.85 worth of free product. Also proving popular, and we've got a lot of kits coming up for you later on Beautiful Beginnings. Don't know why I had that in my head now. Now you've called it Creative Beginnings. That's all I can think of. What have you done?
They've changed the name on me. It's going to be at least a year before I get it right.
I had it. It was stuck in there now. Now I'm second guessing myself. Thank you. Jamie's just gone, just think me, i.e. beautiful, and then think beginnings. There's a word that I think of, Jamie, when I think of you, and it's not beautiful. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous, that's what it is. The Creator Card Starter Collection, this is coming up later on for you. I love the fact that we've got this show because it makes it nice and easy for you to kind of recognise what this show is all about. You know, specifically for people perhaps who are looking to kind of refresh in their mind ideas, things which they've forgotten, but also brilliant for a lot of our newbies who, you know, have joined us. We know there's so many of you who have joined us over the course of the last week, couple of weeks, month. So Beautiful Beginnings, a great show to kind of get inspiration and ideas from there. So this is all about giving you a bit of a dipping your toe in the water kind of thing with our Creator Card. So you've got this beautiful butterfly love, absolutely stunning. And the great thing about this as well, if you are a beginner, you're running this die through your die cutting machine once, you get this. You don't have to do anything else. You might have to pop out a few of the the die cut bits, but this is what you get, and then you get ready to create on top of it. I think it's a lovely, lovely set. So you're going to get the die right there, and then on top of that, we are also throwing in, we're giving you £22.95, $32.87 of freebies within this collection. I just want to make sure. So basically, we're giving you the water reactive. I'm trying to work out. So basically, you're paying for the creator card itself. You're also going to be paying for the white multi-purpose card, so A4, 60 sheets, 300 GSM, and then you're also going to be paying for your straw bale ink pad, all right? So that is in the water reactive. Now, on top of all of that, we're throwing in a load of other goodies for you for free. So, you're getting that, but then, for free, we're going to bring you, in the water reactive, your crushed velvet. You're going to get your ocean blue water reactive ink pad. You're also going to get, always very handy, 2 of your pokey tools, which will work obviously beautifully with your creator card because you might need to poke a few bits and pieces out. You're going to get the blending tool, the round blending tool, so you get the tool itself with 2 replacement heads. And you're also going to get your spray misters. So all of those are included for free within that bundle. That's the value, that's the $22.95 or $32.87 that we are giving to you within that bundle. And as we said, getting us closer to that £250,000 worth of product that we are giving away over the course of this week. So many great deals to be had. Don't forget, double points on everything as well, which is phenomenal. And of course, the more you comment, the more prizes, or the more chance of winning prizes that you have got, which is absolutely phenomenal. Now, a few comments coming through. Let's just have a look at a few comments that are coming through. Great box, says Judy. Kerry says, lovely, Michelle. Connie, very pretty box, Michelle. Deborah also saying, pretty box. Keep the comments coming through. Yes, the more you comment, the more chances that you have got of winning prizes, and he's literally just sending a comment. Say hello, ask us a question like a lot of you have done. Let us know what you're shopping for. Let us know what you're excited for as well, which is brilliant. We've got just 23 minutes remaining on the show, so plenty to squeeze in. We're going to pick another winner very shortly indeed, but before all of that, let's give you a chance to check out your baskets. The brand new launch, 20% of the stock has gone. We'll come back with more on that in just a few moments' time. Our craft experts come from all over the UK to HQ up in the northeast, and here they are telling you a little bit about where they're from and what it's famous for.
So I'm from a beautiful town called Carnoustie. So many people may recognise the town as a golfing town, famous golfing town. We get lots of big golfing events. I can't say that I'm a golfer myself, but we do get a lot of the celebs, golfers, musicians, actors, all of these turning up at the town. For those that aren't into golfing, what I would tend to say is it's sandwiched in between Arbroath and Dundee, so we are quite far up. I love my town. I love where I am now. However, I will say one of the main things that I miss about my hometown, apart from my family and friends, of course, have to say that, otherwise they're going to watch this and be like, where's our mention? It is, of course, the beach. You know, we're right on the River Tay. We've got the gorgeous beach, the sand and the sea. It's absolutely beautiful. It's the one thing that I always make a beeline for as soon as I arrive back home for a little visit.
I was brought up in Colnbrick, which is a little village near Slough, so it's not very exciting, but we do have the 3rd oldest pub in the whole of the UK there, and it's where the Cox's Pippin apple was first invented or first discovered. But I moved to Chiswick in West London about 25 years ago, and I've lived there ever since, and I love it. It's full of, I wouldn't necessarily say celebrities, but TV stars, so it's quite good for celebrity spotting when you're having a cocktail on the high road.
Many of our viewers bring up time and time again, and that's our wax seal gate.
Thinking, Joe, it might not work as well because I've put too much. Joe's laughing. Oh, I've forgotten to put me thing in place. Oh, Joe. Words, but I think that doesn't engage with that and can come out all wrong. Water.
That wasn't the one you just washed your brush in, was it?
Sorry. Yes, but it doesn't matter.
No, it wasn't, was it? It was. Are you kidding?
I'm going to have to say, it's a slip of the tongue. I'm going to say it's maybe to do with my Scottish accent. I'm maybe going to say it's because of Mr. Ben Moseby. He is, well, yeah, he doesn't help matters.
Well,
yeah, eat shortbread and eat the queen. Eat...
I've made pots that have exploded when I fired them. I've done zips in inside out. It happens to everybody.
We've all spilt our glitter all over our project or knocked the water over.
You're right.
I've just noticed I've got my dress on inside out.
So I was messing about doing some backgrounds with the sparkle ink, took the lid off it and managed to catch the pot somehow, and the whole thing came towards me, down my front, across my lap, onto the floor.
Went to reach for the water and, you know, do the tapping with the and so there was less tapping and more sort of a tsunami. I've got some...
Oh, it's not on your project, is it?
Yeah.
Oh no!
Look at your hair in that VT.
I know. And Joe was so helpful. When I spilt the water, he came over and stood and he went, "Are you going to mop it up then?"
That is brilliant.
Like, you just stand there, I'll do it, Joe.
That's brilliant.
Yeah.
I just can't believe how different you looked in that clip.
I know. It's really weird. It's weird enough hearing my own voice, but seeing how different I looked with red hair, it's just strange. Seeing yourself full stop, I think.
Especially if you look like me. Very strange seeing yourself. Right. Creator card dies are wonderful for a quick card, says Carol Taylor. They are. That's why that kit is flying. I love the Grande Edgeable dies. As I did a craft along with Corin and Ben, the card came out beautiful, says Regina Boy. Yes, I remember. Sandra says, just seen a little field mouse sneak along the branch of a bush in the garden and steal some bird food to eat. Aww. Jinx. Poor Debbie, drinking her water, she dipped the brush in. Sounds like something I would do, says Carol McDaniel. And Peggy C says, the items today are just so perfect for me. Loads of you love that blooper reel. I forgot Michelle had red hair, says Lynn. Julie says, I love the blooper reel. And bloopers are so funny. Lynn says, Craig eating the Queen. The less said about that, the better. It'll be done for treason if he's not careful. Let's go back to our launch. Right, no word of a lie. This is absolutely flying. Yesterday's launch we had, those fancy frames, huge. Not even kidding you, huge. These, even bigger. I could not have called it. I knew that you were going to like these, but we are approaching a quarter of the stock gone. These don't officially launch for another hour and a quarter. We're almost at 25% of the stock has gone. Consider this, what is it, 7:45 Eastern, 4:45 AM Pacific, and we've already sold almost to a quarter of the stock. These will not hang around, so don't you. You're getting 2 of them for free. I'll very quickly show you the boards again. I know we're going to get in another demo. We'll get the vote for the demo of the show going as well, and we have got to pick another winner for our prize too. So, here are the dies you're going to get. They are gorgeous. They are super craftable. I mean, just you need these in your collection. Absolutely you do. So you've got this beautiful bow, as you've seen. Great for kind of finishing touches. Great for making frames and borders. Great for making backgrounds with. Great for combining these with each other and making them focal points. There's so much that you can do with them. You've got that gorgeous sketched rose here. You're also going to receive the beautiful Dreamy Dragonfly, which was the die that Michelle used last on these. Then you've got that gorgeous daisy. That's called the Delightful Daisy, and that's where your spending stops because we're giving away £250,000 worth of product. Look at that. You're getting those 2 for free, worth $15.98 or $19.90. The platinum price there, £25.57 or $31.84. It is a phenomenal bundle and heading towards a quarter of the stock gone. More people will shop after the show. More of the stock will have gone by the time we officially launch them at 2. Another demo coming up there, but I think we're going to get the vote going on the demo of the show first. So in case you've missed them, let's have a recap of everything Michelle has made.
So number 1 is using those bows. Number 2 is those beautiful dragonflies. And then number 3 is my box.
Ooh, 1, 2, 3. You've got 7 or 8 minutes to get your vote in on that one. So get voting. Right, last, Emma, what are you going to show us?
So we're going to use the fluttering by. So we're going to use that beautiful butterfly. And again, so this is, I think, the deepest one at 2.2, but again, it's neither here nor there. It's only the odd 0.1 or 2 of an inch difference in depth. So let's just pop that off. So again, I've got some of this lovely textured cardstock, and this is from the Pastels 8x8 card pad that we've got. I know that one. I know that one.
Finally got one today.
Yeah. The thing is, it's all the different names. Do you know what? My kids are lucky if they get called the correct name. So remembering that you know, you go through every single name of every family member, even the ones that you don't see anymore, before you get to your own kid's name.
I'm getting that way as well, to be honest.
Sometimes I just go, you child, you, that one there.
Yes.
Come here.
You boy, you girl. Like you're back at school.
Sometimes it's just words, me and words, we know sometimes it's just too difficult.
Not always easy, particularly on live TV. We just make it look easy most of the time.
Right, so I've already got a few cut out, and I've matte and layered that with the white card, some pink pastel and a deeper pink. So I'm going to bring this one in as well, because what I want to do is I'm going to snip the butterfly out, and then I'm just going to matte and layer it on the top. But what I'm going to do is I'm not going to stick those wings down. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on that bit there.
Yeah.
So this is where your blue glue would come in perfectly. I'm just going to use a bit of dotty.
A lot of baskets with the new collection are also having the blue glue pens put into them as well, which I think is a sensible thing to do.
It definitely is, definitely. So I've got a few more. I've just matte and laid a pink texture cardstock onto some white. I've got just a couple more here, and what we're going to do is I'm just going to bring in some bits that I've already got made. So we're going to make just a bottle tag.
Oh, nice.
I've just got some already inked up, so just going to pop this together, and then we're going to use those lovely butterflies to decorate it with. So again, this is sort of as simple as it gets. I've just cut a few out. We're just going to pop them on just as a decorative element on top. But it's just, wrong one. Just going to elevate if it's a nice bottle of champagne that you're gifting someone for their 45th birthday.
Friday with a nice craft desk as well. It would be a nice craft desk with a nice bottle of champagne on the desk with a couple of glasses.
Oh, absolutely.
And some nibbles.
Yeah. Or just a straw for your champagne bottle.
I love that. Classy lady. Give me a straw. You get on well with my Laura.
So I'm gonna pop them on, see where I like them. I want these two to sort of intertwine a little bit. So I think I'm quite happy with that. So I'm not going to take them all off. I'm going to leave them where they are. I'm going to tape them up, and then I know where I'm putting them back on. So popping that there. Well, sometimes a straw is all you need.
Yeah. Or just a big glass, but if you've got a straw, you don't need a big glass, do you not?
Oh, that's it.
Drink responsibly, everybody.
Just going to say that.
Yeah. Just put that out there. Do you like champers?
I normally have it Christmas morning with some fresh orange in.
Oh, you mix your champagne with... Well, you just buy Bucks Fizz. That's a lot cheaper.
Well, it's normally at my mother-in-law's, and she always buys the good stuff. So.
Why put in the orange juice?
I don't know, it's a bit too, it makes my eye wink.
What?
You know when you have something and it's like fizzy, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I have to...
Please do that again. What does it make you do?
You got... It just, everyone knows you know exactly what I mean. It does make you do that.
The same sort of thing if you like have something a bit sour, you mean? Like,
yes, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not a big drinker. I like things that, like Baileys, you know, that's sort of creamy and stuff like that. So I'm going to pop that. I'm just going to pop that on there. And then that is it. That's I'm not going to put that last one on.
Completely different way to use it.
Yes, and you, I mean, you saw how quick and easy that was to come together. Just lifting those wings on one, but it's almost like they're flying one way or the other towards someone else.
Such a lovely way to use that collection. And again, hopefully, even in just this 2-hour sort of preview before the launch, you've seen so many different ways that you can use this collection. I'm so happy, says Judy Orlovsky, that you are making the glue pens. That's going to make it so easy to glue those very intricate pieces. Absolutely right. That's why I think you need to get them in your basket today with this collection if you're buying it. I can't wait to use them. Sandy Bellinger says, simple is always good, Michelle. That is why Mrs. M loves me. That's what she says. Simple is always good, Ben. Right, we've got the result of the demo of the show. We'll do that in just a second. However, let's have a quick look at these once again, because remember, almost a quarter of the stock has gone. Oh, Kathy Benoit says orange juice and champagne is called a mimosa.
Oh, I knew it had a name. I just didn't know what it was.
And Lynn says, I really don't like champagne, even the expensive ones, but I will drink it as a Bucks Fizz. Good to know. I'm the same with you, like for champagne, for the cost of what a good bottle is. I always think it is a bit like. Isn't it? So anyway, that'd be nice. It's just makes me really burpy.
It does. It's the bubbles that it makes it. Yeah. Not a good look though, is it? Burping when you've just had a glass of champagne.
No, especially if you're doing.
At the same time.
The decorative storage border die collection, 6 elements. You're only paying for 4, don't forget, because part of our £250,000 giveaway, we are giving you $15.98, $19.90 worth of product within this collection, which is brilliant. You're basically getting 2 for free. They are stunning. They are versatile, whether you're using them as your main element on your card, on your project, whether you're using them as a finishing touch. They are phenomenal. And hopefully you've seen just from this show the different ways that you can use them. Did I say phenomenal again?
Yes.
Every time I say it, please do that from now on.
Right.
Go do. Because that will remind me that I've said it.
Right, yeah.
Like when you go bob it on. Ding!
Yes. Yes, got it.
Phenomenal.
Do.
Then you've got your dreamy dragonfly. You've got the beautiful, delightful daisy paper piece.
Perfect.
And then these 2 are free. So you've got the harmonious hearts. That's a lovely name, isn't it? Harmonious hearts. And then the fluttering by, which is the butterfly that you just saw on that last demonstration. £25.57 is your platinum price. $31.84 is the price if you're shopping in the US and your platinum. Get these now. If you haven't yet got them, get them now before the launch at 2. I know you've got some finished samples to show, but should we take care of the business as well of demo of the show whilst I go over that side of the studio to pick the winner? Demo of the show.
Number 2.
Pardon?
Number 2.
How did you know?
I was just a good guess.
2.
Oh, thank you. It's a very pretty one. It's a nice way to show how versatile these are. But I'll show you some more. Samples.
Oh, yes,
so this
please.
is what I have just done with the butterfly, but this is with the dragon wings. So they've been all been cut out, and those wings have been lifted. And again, just using it across a nice 4x6 card. And again, another 4x6 card, showing just how simple that they are, how effective they are. You don't, is that upside down? It is. You don't need to be doing a lot. So these are just inked backgrounds. So using our ink pads for these.
Oh, wow.
That one's amazing, isn't it?
That's really nice, yeah.
Yeah. So that's Bianca's. She's pretty clever, Bianca. It's disgusting.
Oh, Michelle, it's good to have you back. She's pretty clever. She's disgusting.
They are all disgusting, but I use it in a nice way.
I know you do.
Disgustingly talented.
Yeah.
But and I love it because you give our design team all these, and they all come up with so many different ways to use them, which is what I just love about it.
Wow. We just to let you know, I've just heard we have we are now just over a quarter of the stock of that brand new launch disappeared. More will go in between times, because I know a lot of you have got that in your basket. So make sure, for goodness sake, you check out. We are, well, busy today once again. Double points, don't forget as well. Make sure you check the website for all the other deals that we've got as part of our £250,000 giveaway. It is a great day. And of course, keep commenting, because the more you comment in the shows, the more chances you've got of winning prizes. Every hour of every live show, we pick a winner. All you do is comment. You're going to win a prize. Going to get put forward where you're going to actually join Craig on a VIP craft along on a date TBC, and then one of our overall winners will be chosen to win the content of Craig's craft along, which is phenomenal. We have the winner this hour. It's actually a name I recognise, because I was talking. Well, I was sort of talking to you yesterday, this particular lady, because she lives in a place where I think it's this lady. It'd be awkward if it wasn't. She lives in a place where I'm going this weekend. Anyway, what prize am I going to pick? I think I'm going to pick the Mini, the Gemini Mini.
Yes.
Because it's a great prize, and I think we've only picked that once over the last 3 days, so I'm picking it now, and I am sending it to you. I mean, I could bring it with me if you live in the place where I think you live. As I say, if you don't, this is awkward. Well done, Julia Chiverton. Congratulations, Julia. Make sure you message, which you just need your address. Send it to prizes@crafterscompanion.com. Say, Ben picked me out. He's picked me the Mini. Please, can you send it to me? Thank you very much indeed, and well done, Julia. You also get to join Craig on that craft along too, and of course you're a step closer to winning the overall prize. Lots more to come. Of course, we've got the official launch coming up in just an hour, and then we've also got Beautiful Beginnings for you too, which is 6 o'clock tonight, 1 o'clock Eastern. So loads of great bargains to be had. Loads of great demonstrations coming up on the launch as well. If you've already grabbed it, make sure you're back at 2 to see those. Like we said, Beautiful Beginnings. Brand new show, in essence. It's the new Creative Cravings. Makes it easy for you to know the kind of thing that you're going to be seeing on that show. Lots of great hints and tips and products for our beginners, but of course for our more experienced crafters as well. A bit of a refresh on lots of different things. Massive thank you to Michelle. Always lovely to have her here. We are back in just an hour's time for the official launch of those amazing dies. Until then, check out your baskets. Don't forget double points, so stock up on your core items as well. And we will see you in an hour's time. Bye for now.